Talent means nothing if you can't perform in the big moments. That's why lack of confidence kills more players than lack of skill does. Think about your best practice ever. You're scoring goals constantly, winning every matchup, and felt on top of the world. Imagine you could feel like that every time you step out onto the field. That's what working on your confidence can do for you. Today, I will teach you the exact steps to help you get there. You get nervous before you walk into a game because there's so many unknowns. You don't know how the refs are going to react. You don't know how the other team's going to play. And most importantly, you don't know how the game's going to end. You don't know if you're going to win or lose, and that makes you nervous. So confidence comes from stabilizing all of those nerves, stabilizing the unknown. And the best way to do that is to prepare. Think about in school when you walk into a test. If you've studied for hours before, you're going to feel confident going into it. And the other way around, if you haven't looked at any of the study guides, if you haven't been paying attention to class, you walk into the test, you're gonna feel pretty awful and you're gonna be pretty nervous knowing that you're gonna do poorly. But in lacrosse, the same exact thing applies. The more you prepare, the less nervous you are going in and you're more confident. So today, I'm gonna teach you 3 ways to prepare before a lacrosse game. Number 1, watch film. Watching film is like getting the answers to the test before the game. You get to see exactly how the other team plays, you get to see all your matchup's tendencies, and you can learn them before you walk in. Think about your team that you've been with for maybe 2 or 3 years, whatever it is. You probably have that one person that you've guarded hundreds of times or played against hundreds of times, and you know all their tendencies. And even if they're better than you can almost always win the matchup because you know exactly how they play. Film can do the exact same thing for you. You can learn exactly how your matchup's gonna play, what their habits are, what their tendencies are, what their weaknesses are, and you can go and exploit them. I can't tell you how more comfortable I am walking into a game where I know exactly when my matchup's gonna roll back, exactly when he likes to shoot or pass or whatever it is, or how the offense reacts. It makes me feel so much more at ease and I'm way more confident. So before a game, there's 2 ways I generally watch film. The first is I watch the entire team. So I'm a defender, so I'll watch how the offense moves, what kind of plays they run, what their style is, and just get a general feel of it. So when I do step out in the field, I can recognize patterns, right? It's all about patterns. Once I'm out in the field, I can see, okay, they're gonna go into this whip and then they're gonna roll back. Someone's gonna pick here. They do this a lot. I'm not really looking for anything exact. It's more that when I step out in the field, I don't want to be overwhelmed by a bunch of new things I wasn't ready for. The second way is tendencies of your matchup. So generally you're going to know who you're guarding or who's going to be guarding you in most instances. And if you don't, you can normally get a couple people and study them all. But you want to learn exactly what the one person that you're going to be facing, what are their weaknesses? What are their strengths? Where can they beat you and how do they match up against you? So for me, I tend to guard X dodgers a lot as a defender. I'll look at how my attackman generally plays X. Some attackmen are more of a style, they choose one direction, they go to the goal. Some like to roll back a bunch. If I was guarding a person who liked to roll back a bunch, I'd study them, see that, and then maybe I'd play a little bit farther back in my coverage. I would be a little more slow on cuts back and forth. But if I was playing that player who was a one cut and go to the goal kind of guy, I would probably stay closer onto their hip. And it's little tendencies, learning those, that make you feel so much more confident and play better. If anything, just turn on tape of the game. Even if you don't take any specific strategies of what I just said, it's just seeing the plays in front of you, seeing the team that you're going to play makes you feel so much better when you step out onto the field. Real quick, the G League Blueprint for the first time is 50% off this Black Friday. If you don't know, the G League Blueprint's a full lacrosse training system that combines everything you could possibly need between lifting, speed work, shooting, agility. Everything you can need is in one plan. It's trusted by commits going to Harvard, Yale, Princeton, Virginia, and more. It's the last training plan you'll ever need. Again, 50% off in the description, limited time this Black Friday. Number 2, practice situations. Going into a game, think about what exact situations you're going to be in. So if you're an attackman on the wing and you tend to do a lot of wing dodges, go out in the field, visualize the play in front of you, and practice some wing dodges. If you're a defender and you know you're going to be guarding at X, go out at X and practice playing footwork at behind the cage. I do this all the time. If I know I'm playing an X dodger, I will go out and go to the exact points in the field that I'm gonna be playing defense and just run through them. Just visualize the play happening in front of you. It just puts you more at ease when you step out in the field because you've been practicing from that point all week. And at the college level, this is taking a step further. You'll have backup players who act as scout players. So they'll replicate how other teams play so that the starters can get a look. Now, I know most of you guys probably aren't at the college level, so you're maybe in middle school or in high school or whatever it is. You can still do this. You can still go out and think about what situations you're going to be in and practice them. I think this is why a lot of players get tripped up. They do a lot of generic drills, generic shooting drills, generic ladder drills, which are great for developing the fundamentals. But you also want to just free form, get out on the field and think about what kind of dodges you're going to be in or what kind of coverages you're going to be in and just practice them. So again, going back to what I do, I'll visualize the dodge route in front of me and I'll walk through my steps slowly the night or the day before a game, just so I feel ready for the next day. Number 3, get your body prepared. If you feel awful going into a game, if your legs are heavy, you have a headache, a stomach ache, or whatever it is, you're just not going to feel confident. You're not going to feel confident at all. So the week up to a game, days up to a game, you need to get your body prepared for it. So you need to be eating well, sleeping well, and not just the night before, multiple days before, and stacking those days moving into it. So what I do is every single night before I go to bed, I'll be stretching, I'll be rolling out, and keeping my body ready for the upcoming day. Because the worst feeling you can have is just feeling weak, feeling like your legs are heavy, or feeling like you didn't sleep well the night before. All of those things are just going to kill your confidence. Even if you do everything we just talked about before, if you slept 3 hours the night before, you're not going to be in a good mind state. You're not going to feel confident and ready to play. So before you go into your next game or even practice, just think about preparing for it. Think about the game before, think about all the steps we just talked about, and how can you spend more time preparing? Because every single minute you spend preparing, the more confident you're going to feel on game day and happy you are you did it. Because every single time I go into a game that I didn't prepare, I regret it so quickly, so quickly. Real quick, the G League Blueprint for the first time is 50% off this Black Friday. If you don't know, the G League Blueprint's a full lacrosse training system that combines everything you could possibly need between lifting, speed work, shooting, agility. Everything you can need is in one plan. It's trusted by commits going to Harvard, Yale, Princeton, Virginia, and more. It's the last training plan you'll ever need. Again, 50% off in the description, limited time this Black Friday.